Flight Centre closes another 91 stores. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from The Guardian, which is discussing more Flight Centre store closures. Now, we've been looking at these for months now. For months. I've got videos dating back 6 months, Flight Centre closing 100 stores, in 5 months, 400 stores. Then massive losses that they've had. And I can't imagine anyone is particularly surprised with the difficulties and troubles that Flight Centre is having. Particularly with the fact that, well, tourism is just dead in the water. Remember, we were looking months ago now at these people who were newbie investors just jumping into the market. And I still remember reading about this one young lady who was just saying, oh, I'm investing in all of these tourism businesses, because once the lockdowns are over and all the borders are open, it'll definitely surge right back up. Maybe she'll be in, have a winner in the long term, but she could be bag holding for some time. If we jump here again and have a look at just the Flight Centre ASX price. So the 52-week high was at $42.83. So they were down even before the not quite, but look at that, the February crash. Their 52-week low is $8.56, and their dividend yield is at 10%, and I can't imagine that's going to stay at that way in the future. So they've been steadily creeping back up from their all-time low, slowly inching back up. And if we look at the last 5 days, we can see, the markets responded a little bit to it, not much, to this news. So, Flight Centre announces another 91 Australian stores will close as the coronavirus ravages its business. The brand has already closed 330 of the 740 local stores it operates pre-COVID. This is written by Ben Butler for The Guardian. So, travel agency Flight Centre is to close an additional 91 Australian stores and further cut its staff numbers as flight bans and closed borders continue to ravage its business. The new cuts target its flagship Flight Centre brand, where the company has already closed 330 of the 740 stores it operated pre-pandemic. The company also operates other brands including FCM Travel Solutions, Stage and Screen, GoGo Vacations, and Student Universe. Permanent staff numbers at the Flight Centre division will be slashed to 1,350, management told workers on Wednesday. A further 600 part-time jobs of 1 day a week will exist until the end of March, it said. I mean, that's just keeping the relationship going. You can't live off 1 day a week. A Flight Centre, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And hopefully, if the see, that's the thing. We're just entering a recession, everyone. We're just entering the first stages of a recession. Travel is going to be a luxury. It's going to be a luxury. So when they look at the CPI and say, oh, don't worry, guys, inflation isn't something to worry about because international travel has gone down, there's going to be a whole section of society that's not even going to impact. We really need, and going off topic here, we really need to look at our CPI measures at the different strata of our nation, the different class levels. So, a Flight Centre spokesman said the move meant 4,000 people in total would have been made redundant across the company during the pandemic. The business employed about 10,000 people before the coronavirus. The company on Wednesday told staff it would abolish the role of assistant team leader. It also said it would spill all other store manager roles nationally, forcing current team leaders to reapply for one of the jobs that will remain available when cuts are complete. Once leadership EOI's expression of interest are submitted, we will assess the needs and requirements of the business, and some leadership roles will be directly appointed based on experience and past performance of particular leaders, staff were told in a presentation. They were told that consultation letters would be sent to affected staff on Wednesday, and the process was to be complete by the 6th of November. Flight Centre's Australian Managing Director, James Kavanagh, said the past 6 months have been the most challenging period in the company's 40 years in business. Never before have we imagined, let alone faced, a scenario whereby all discretionary travel will be halted for a prolonged period, he said in a statement. And again, this is another victim, another price that we're paying for the intervention in the economy. And the question that we will leave to historians was it worth it? Was it all worth it? All the destruction, all the job losses, all the opportunities and work that people have done, gone. Fortunately, we took steps early to secure our long-term future and to ensure we could survive for an extended period in a very low revenue environment, although we have still been forced to make some very tough decisions. He said the company was incredibly sorry that some of our great people will not be able to continue on their Flight Centre journey with us at this time, but we are taking steps to preserve as many roles as possible for the future. In August, the Flight Centre Group reported a loss of $662 million, down from a profit of $264 million the previous year. It said it expected to receive between $70 and $80 million in JobKeeper wage subsidies from the federal government before the program expires in March. So there we have it, everyone. Flight Centre taking a huge hit. Now up to 4,000 jobs gone in total across the whole network. Another 91 stores gone. And a big hit to an industry that I can't say anyone will be particularly surprised. I mean, you know, how many of you took advantage of Flight Centre? How many of you just did your own bookings? Or, I mean, you know, there's certain circumstances when you had more complicated trips, you'd go to an agent. And for business travel, it just was helpful to have someone there to organize it for you. But it's going to be tough. A lot of lost jobs, a lot of lost businesses. 91 more empty stores, and it's just starting to build up one upon the other. What do you all think, everyone? Let's jump here. Let's go a bit further out to the year total share price. Well, let's go to max. Let's go to max. So you can see they've been, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down. The GFC hit them hard. But they recovered quite quick. Now this slump seems to be taking longer to recover than the GFC. We'll have to see how long it goes. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is just the first step in cuts again? Or, well, no, the third or fourth step in cuts. Do you think we'll see more? We'll have to see. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.